The call came in at 5:47 a.m. Dr. Simon Cray, a renowned botanist, was found dead inside his private greenhouse at the Haddings estate. The door was locked from the inside. Detective Elise Monroe arrived just as the morning mist still lingered over the grass. The greenhouse stood like a glass cathedral, glistening in the early light. Simon lay face down in the soil, a thin stream of blood trailing from his nose. Nothing seemed disturbed. No broken locks, no shattered glass. His keycard lay on the console inside, and the greenhouse was secured with a biometric fingerprint scanner, programmed only for him. Heart attack, suggested the estate manager, Alan D. Maybe, Elise replied, kneeling beside the body. But these marks on his neck, they look like bruises. Possible strangulation. But who could have done it? No one else could get inside. He was obsessed with his kept the place locked 24/7. Elise circled the green. No signs of entry. No footprints or tampered window. Still, something didn't add up. She requested access to the estate's security logs and Simon's personal email record. According to the logs, Simon had entered the greenhouse at 1:14 a.m. There was no record of him leaving, and no one else had entered, not even attempted access. But an email caught her eye. Sent by Simon the night before, addressed to our Black. Patent is mine. You stole the compound, but I can prove it. Meet me at the greenhouse at midnight. One-on-one. Rosalind Black, former protege, now a competitor in botanical research. Elise tracked her down 2 towns away. When confronted, Rosalind didn't flinch. I didn't kill him, she said calmly. He invited me. You were there. Yes. I arrived around midnight. He was already inside. He opened the door, shouted at me through the glass, accused me of stealing his compound. Then he slammed the door shut. I never even stepped inside. What did he say he was going to do? Claimed he had evidence. Said he was going to destroy it. He looked unhinged. Elise returned to the estate. Something still felt wrong. She pulled footage from the internal greenhouse camera. What she saw confirmed her instincts. Simon had entered alone. He opened a metal drawer and took out a small vial marked Liquora D47, unstable prototype. He handled it barehanded, opened it, and used a drop. Within 2 minutes, he collapsed. Elise zoomed in on the label. Liquora D47, an experimental neurotoxin. One of Simon's own creation. Absorbed through skin. Fatal in small doses. Bruising on his neck. Not strangulation. Just blood pooling after death. Misleading. Simon hadn't been murdered. Poisoned himself, by accident, while trying to destroy the last vial of the compound. Likely an attempt to prevent Rosalind from ever getting her hands. But Rosalind wasn't innocent. Elise found evidence that Rosalind had stolen early drafts of Simon's note. Enough to replicate the formula. 2 weeks later, Rosalind Blackwood was arrested for attempted intellectual property theft and illegal possession of a controlled toxin. Simon's final act had been a desperate one, but it stopped something worse from happening. Case summary. Dr. Simon Cray died from accidental exposure to his own experimental neurotoxin while attempting to destroy it. Rosalind Blackwood charged with theft and unlawful chemical possession.